Hello everybody, what's up? It's Savannah, and today we're going to be delving into the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I have been patiently awaiting for this game's release. So basically what it's about, if you guys are not familiar, is it is a card-based game where you're creating your own tarot deck and you play as an exiled witch called Fortuna. I believe she's been sentenced to exile for I don't even know how long, a very long time, because apparently witches in this game don't die. And she gets to the point where she teams up with what's called a behemoth. And from my understanding, it's like this very powerful demon-like entity. So you team up with this behemoth to try and get your freedom back and build your tarot deck better than ever. So I'm really excited to get into it. If you guys have not already, before we get into this, make sure to subscribe so you can watch more of my content. But let's go. Let's get into this. Oh, it saved my thing. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. So if you guys want to, you can watch the previous videos that I did for the demo. I didn't realize the demo follows into this. That's so exciting. Oh my god. I'm gonna do a new save. I've decided I'm gonna do a new save now that I understand the mechanics a little bit better. I'd really like to just get a fresh start. So that's what we're gonna do. Right. Eternal Void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. That is a beautiful song. Feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun, tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore, I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years? That's quite some time. I feel you. I had been imprisoned for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Thank you, Abramar. Now, get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. Okay. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course, you are welcome. Is something the matter? Not really, it's just that after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane. That hurt. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. I like you. I like you so much, I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that, and I won't back off. All right, let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one, an interview so we can get to know each other. Lesson 1, admittance. So Abramar seems pretty cool. He's pretty, like a pretty interesting fella. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I am a fortune teller. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As a part of my sentence, Adana banished my tarot deck. Adana is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare before the end times. Adana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adana decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her should you have the chance? I don't want to kill her. I just want her to have to suffer the same way I had to. I just want it to be equal. You know what I mean? So I just want her to be exiled for a millennium and see how that feels. No. Isolation didn't eat away your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? No. I mean, tarot's cute, but it is too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh. Leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to witch school, Fortuna. For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire. Oh no. Don't worry, it will be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy, air. Okay, thank you, Abramar. See, like, I don't want her to die. I just want her to suffer. That made me sound like a psychopath, probably, but... Lesson 2, context. Okay. Hello, Abramar. First day of school, are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. That's cool. Today, we are going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious, energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place, even when isolated. You are one with the cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question, but careful. Your answer will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. See, really quickly before we continue with this, that is something that I'm very interested to see in this game, how it plays out. I'm very interested to see how much my decisions affect my fate in this game. So, for the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? Oh, do I want to be feared, adored, or pitied? I feel like adoration. Because, like, I feel like adoration is the easiest way to get people. I mean, obviously pity is a relatively easy way to get what you want, but I think in the long term, the best way to continue to be successful is to be adored. Because if you're feared, people will continually try to take you down, like more people will. If you're pitied, nobody really... People only pity you, and they're doing it out of pity. They don't really truly want to do it, unless they feel that pity. Whereas with the adoration, I feel like it's much more likely to be a long-term success, shall I say. So we're gonna go with I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. Exactly. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. That's true. Let's not get a big head about this. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together then. That hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it, but I also feel like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know. I can take it. Good. Now, focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I noticed you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there and I will teach you to create cards. Stomping down the stairs. Is that how you say that? Tokonoma? Takonoba? I don't know. I'll have to look that up if I remember to. Time to make our first card. I'm excited. Let's create the card. This is the Arcane Grimoire. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types: spheres for the backgrounds, arcana for the main figure of the card, and symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now, you can only acquire air-type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations. Thank you. So helpful. So let's kind of go through what we can end up using. So right now, if you guys have not watched the demo, I'll go over the basics with you guys of what I discovered when I was playing the demo. Now that I understand a little bit more about how this game works. So basically what you have is your background that you will choose from. And right now we only have, my head is covering it, but I have 9 air, I guess you would call these like little crystals or whatever, to work with. So for example, this energy costs 2 air. And you'll know by the color of it as well. So purple is for air, blue is for water, etc. So our energy cost here is 2 for the Opera House. And what I'd really like to explain a little bit before we get into the card creation. So every single thing you choose will create a new tarot card. And I'm very interested to see how these tarot cards affect as well the fate of the game and how the story changes by what you create. So the Opera House, an enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. And as you can see here, this would be like a fire cost, which we don't have currently. So, and then Pleasant Prairie. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. The road. The road back is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. Let's see here. What else can we use? Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy, they couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. Okay. Titans. Oh, I can't use this one. And then Magical Post Office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time. Only accessible by witches' familiars. The Magical Post Office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch's domain to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there is no known way to tamper with it. I kind of want to do my first card. Let's see here. What would I like to do? I think we're going to go with either the Opera House or the Pleasant Prairie is what I'm feeling. Okay, we're going to go with the Opera House. I like the idea that it magnifies emotions of anything sung inside its chamber. That seems really interesting to me. So we're going to select the Opera House. Okay. Now we're going to select our Arcane that goes over our background. Let's see what's available to us. We have the Harpy Herald, which Harbinger of newfound paths, the Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Arch-Witch Kadamia. Okay. So she brings newfound paths, spreading occult discoveries. Okay. The shaman. Shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart for many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of their ideas we witches weave into the light of the stars. Okay. They take care of the soul and the heart. What else do I have? Is that it? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the Harpy Herald. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Harpy Herald this time. And then we have symbols that we can select from. So I think these just enhance. I have 3 air energy to spare, so let's see. Luckily, it seems like these only take 2, which is really nice. So we currently have the Opera House as our background and the Harpy Herald. So what else do we want to add? Onyx Trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. So, like, I kind of like the idea that because the Opera House is supposed to magnify emotions sung within it, and then this is a blatant way to announce your will and desire. Okay. Aether Wings. Ether? I don't know. One of the most popular spells among beginner witches, the Aether Wings spell not only allows the user to fly, but allows them to gift wings to other beings. I don't know, I'm not really crazy about that, to be honest. What else do we have? Arbiter book, an arbiter's most essential tool. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately into the master's grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every arbiter. Let's see. And then we have Dark Matter Bow. An arcane bow designed to hunt spirits, it cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. I think I'm gonna go with the Onyx Trumpet. I like that it kind of plays into the Opera House theory. I don't know if this really makes a difference in how the card plays upon itself, but I like the fact that like we're already kind of almost focusing on the background where it's all about enhancing the emotions. So we're gonna go with Onyx Trumpet. So let's go ahead and configure our tarot card. Now build your first card. You can move the background and drag, rotate, or scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the sides of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. I will. I'll put both of my booty cheeks into it. Okay. This is kind of cool, though. I like this so much. I was very excited that this game... I honestly didn't have much of an idea of how long it was going to take for this game to come out on full release, and I'm really glad that it ended up coming out in a good amount of time, because I think I played this like 2 months ago. And with early releases, you never know realistically what's going to happen. And how long they'll take. So I'm really excited I didn't have to wait too long. I'm very excited actually that that's the case. So let's go ahead. I feel like I'm always so like, I don't know, I don't necessarily trust my judgment on how to like make these cards look good. I feel like I'm lost most of the time with these things. Okay, so let's kind of make like an air current. I think that would be really interesting. Let's put it in the background. Yeah, let's add some air currents, and I guess I don't have a horn. Oh, it's back here. I didn't even see it. Oh my gosh, wait, but I love that I can kind of do like this, right? Wait, but like hear me out. And then this. And then we'll put the horn in her hand. I love it, Picasso. Maybe I should make it smaller then, so that we can get the full effect of everything. So she's just in the opera house, you know, using her horn. She's like giving the whole, what is that military song? I forget what it's called, but that's basically her right now in the opera house. Just playing. She's tooting. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. That sounds a little odd. I'm sorry, Heartbeat Herald. Maybe I shouldn't just announce to everybody that you're tooting. Rootin' and tootin', by the way. Rootin' and tootin'. Let's put some, like, some letters about... I believe that belongs to the Herald. The Harpy Herald. I kind of want to put something down here, but I really don't know what. Maybe, like, the wings to kind of add some pizzazz to the bottom. Kind of try to work on my creativity a little bit with these. Because I feel like I'm so bad at this. Maybe make some, like, framing pieces. I think that will be nice. I like that. I'm liking it so far. Picasso. We'll put... Actually, I'll put the scroll down here. And kind of, like, even it out. I kind of like the idea of that, actually. So we're going to do that as well. Kind of give it almost like a framing effect. With the, like, feathers and the wind and all that. And then I'm gonna, like, as well put some wind up here and kind of fill out the card a little bit. I like the fact that this purple kind of, just as an aesthetic type of thing, I like that it kind of all meshes together, these colorations, so. And then let me just kind of take this and move it up slightly. And I think I'm happy with that, so we're gonna finish with our card and see what we created. Oh, I never realized you can, like, move this. That's so exciting. I was like, this is kind of a weird shot, isn't it? Look at her on the stage like a queen. Love her. Get it, girl. You know what? I'm happy with that. We're gonna do it like this. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. No more messing around here. What did we create? The meaning of a card varies depending on which element you combine. Air elements lean towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Cool, so we created the Standing Ovation card. Card legend. The chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. A strong avatar for justice. Imbued with purpose, the sound from the trumpet garners everybody's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings: leadership, purpose, justice, pedestrianation, or predestination, not pedestrian. Predestination and luck. Okay, so I'm really interested to see what kind of things we will foretell with this card, so I'm very excited about this. Cool. Did you like it? I loved it. Thank you so much for asking me that. Looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good, we're only just getting started. It will all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abramar. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night. So we made our air card. That's very exciting. I really like the card we made, to be honest. Do not be afraid of him. Become his master. I like Abramar. I like the vibes. Lesson 3, emotion. I actually really like the character of Abramar. I guess that's what they were going for, obviously. I really like his character a lot. Okay, sorry, I had to readjust there. Oh, Fortuna, each day me cometh to teachest thee. For briefeth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Oh, life familiar. What charm art we studying today? What? Colors me, art thee well? Stop! I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abramar. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. Water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes: purpose, desire, willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you will have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you. Now, for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question, and remember, your answer will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? Power, romance, or knowledge? Now, if it were me, I would go with knowledge, but just playing this game, I want to see some spicy romance going down. I kind of want some rizzing to happen, so we're gonna go with romance. I think she wants to find her soul connection, so. Interesting that you specified romance and not just love. If it's, I can't say that word on YouTube, that you're interested in, I can provide that. No need to waste a seal. Shut up. Romance it is then. I wasn't joking about the bleep, though. I mean, we've both been isolated for... I don't know how you would even do that. If you ever feel like it, I'd be happy to oblige. I don't know how you would do that. I don't... Okay, let me just rinse my memory of that. I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you, and you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. With time, you'll know those who will satisfy your thirst for romance. Then, whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal. A price, huh? Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. I'm sorry. I'm over here being calm and then suddenly I have all this power going through me. Ah, my bones. Woo. Girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Wait, is he sucking the soul and energy from me? Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. You just walk down there. Come on now, girl. Oh, I have to click on it. Making my way downtown, walking down the stairs with the demon near my house. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Space demon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. If you like my songs, I hope you like my songs. Okay, let's make our water card. Let's see what's available to us. I don't know how to say this. Yivalana Payash Yothi. I don't know. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this domain by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Yivalana Payash Yothi are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. Also, something else I'd really like to add is what I really enjoy about this game is just the lore that they've created. I think it's so rich and interesting, and I haven't seen anything like this before in terms of lore. So I really like it a lot, the world that they've created in this game. What else do we have? We are doing water. Did I miss any water? Oh, I did. Okay, well, really quickly, let me reread this. Okay, so rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access. Okay, so this grants access to profound emotions. Interesting. Okay. Next, we have the Shipwreck Library, the home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Seashells by seashell. What is the saying? I forgot. Sunset Docks, a humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Oh, that sounds so sad. Oh, but that might actually, if we're talking in terms of reading tarot and reading fortune, maybe it's good to have not all positive feeling cards. Maybe something to consider is like having a range of cards to read from. And saying like, you'll never see this person again. You will be saying goodbye, farewell, adios. Oh, we can also choose this one because I have one air energy left. So Jade Monk's Waterfalls. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors, the giant Jade Monk statues guard the soul of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased Jade Witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories, but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Okay, those who are reborn. Interesting. We're talking about rebirth here. Okay. We have the Red Strings Club, a cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. I think I'm gonna go with... So, with water, it's supposed to talk about emotions, right? And that's the main focus of water. So I'm actually torn between the Evelana Payash card because it works with rituals performed using the salt from these waters grants access to the most profound emotions. So it really does enhance the emotions of the card. Or I really like the Sunset Docks. I like the concept of, what is it? Anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Cursed by a heartbroken witch. Ooh. I'm just so interested to see what this could create, so I'm gonna go with that. You know, it could bite me in the butt later. It really could, but like, I want to see what it does. So let's go with it. Okay, we're making a sad girl card, so here we go. Let's see what we can choose from here. We have Wolf Mother and Children, a behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. I kind of love Wolf Mother. I used her in my last playthrough of the demo. Forbidden door to pleasure. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of this universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once, a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long word I can't say. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Interesting. Wonder why that's a water card. The Bartender. He is used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. I kind of like this concept with the dock, because he talks about mourning and celebrating with people from all walks of life, so I think that could be a really interesting concept. I'm gonna go with the Bartender. I like that, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go with him. Look at his cigarette. That's not good for you. Don't smoke, okay? And then we have 2 water left. So we could do bottomless jug. Its contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Oh my god, it's salty. Salty and sour. What else do we have? Glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in the trail that got Adana expelled from her. Or the trial that got Adana expelled from her former coven. Oh, so she got expelled from a former coven. I forgot about that. Let's see what else. What else can we get here? 1 glass will make you happy. 2 glasses will make you... word I can't say. 3 glasses will make you honest. Ooh. I don't like that. Let's... you know, mix alcohol with all our sadness in this card. Why not? Veritas mirror. A mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they're fooling themselves, which happens quite often. Okay, so it's like a sad card, and it's like, don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Snowcat eyes. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eyes of a snowcat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. Ooh. How is it dangerous, though? Dangerous to you or dangerous to anybody who tries to, like, attack you? That's the actual question right now. What do I want to go with? We could do bottomless jug. Because we're sad. Yeah. We'll have the bartender who extracts all of the emotions out of you at the sad dock. For you bottomless jugs of sour dead people tears. Why not? Just go with it. Let's... Why is he armless? Do you need help? I'm gonna make him tiny. You need to look like you fit in this dimension. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. So he can serve you the sad dead people tears. I don't know what kind of lore I'm creating here, but I'm doing it. And then let's give him a cigarette in the other hand. Oh, look, he's like swooping his hair back like, hey, baby. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me just cease and desist here. My bad. And then, like, he puts it in this jug that he sells to the millions. This jug of dead people tears. What am I doing? Oh god, I'm sorry. Can I just give him multiple arms? He could be like a demonic-esque type of freaking... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Sorry, not sorry, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna... I promise I'm almost done. We're gonna go with this, sure. I spend way too much time on this. I really do. Let's see what we created. Cape Cod. Ew! A tide of salt and melancholy, witness to many kinds of love. The bartender can channel hidden feelings. The ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Meanings, communication, peace, yearning, passion, and power. Okay. So... let me reread this really quick to make sure that I fully understand what I created. The bartender can channel hidden feelings, and the jugs represent inner desire. I kind of like that a lot, actually. So now come upstairs. You're going to read the cards for me. Ooh, we're gonna do our first reading. Like the witches we are. Thank you very much. All of my magic, gonna spew it. Well, maybe not spew. That sounds like puke. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay. A card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. Let's read it. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. Okay, it's going to be very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on the spot to read into your past. Here we go. Standing ovation. Okay. We're going to assign it to his past. And now what I like is you can choose between several options to see what the reading you want to convey is. And I wonder if this changes the story as well. I wonder if it changes maybe how people think about you and what's going to be happening in the future of the game. I'm just so curious to see what affects what. So, there was a time in which you were worshipped by a coven. You have been tricked, tortured, or destroyed numerous times. You are older than this universe. There was a time in which you were worshipped. I want to go with this one. There was a time in which you were worshipped by a coven. Oh yes, those were the days. It didn't end well for me though. How's that? Well, there was this time a lustful witch summoned me to help her gather a harem of 100 of the most beautiful among witches and fairies. Looking back, those were some fun times. But when the time came to pay the price, the witch and her 100 lovers cast a spell to break me into 99 pieces, and they scattered me around the cosmos. I'm so sorry to hear that. It took my next summoner 10 millennia to gather all my pieces and repair me through Kintsugi. So that's where all your golden scars come from? Yes. You won't betray me, right? So this is interesting. So with this card, because it's different from the cards that I created previously in the demo, I have new options to uncover the story. So I never learned this about Abramar before. So far, I'm nothing but grateful. You've got a great ally in me then. Cool. Wow, what was that? I felt an energy surge. That is your tarot deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Thank you. I really missed this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the cosmic wheel. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so thankful, Abramar. We're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do some more divination. Looking forward to it. Good night. Well, with that, everybody. Ooh. Ooh. Abramar has been betrayed many times in the past. What do you plan to do with him? Be his friend? I want to be his friend. Our next lesson is strength. Strong girls up in here, strong witches. Hello, welcome in, Abramar. Good morning. Okay, everybody, with that is where we are going to wrap up today's episode of the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. If you guys have not already, please make sure to subscribe so you can watch more of my videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!